Basically, he thought that Kano was the wrong choice to play his role in Top Boy 2.
If he did say that, which I need to see it myself, because I don't know if he did. Right. I don't believe he could have said that.
So you're locked into another episode of Jump Off TV's Behind the Scene. My name is Mim Sheikh. I'm joined by Chucky, Teeth, Snips and Lala. And right now we're going to get into this debate right here, and I'm going to pose the question: do music artists need to do more than music to stay relevant? Let's go see what the panel thinks. Alright, so guys, basically the question that we're posing out now is, do music artists right now in the UK scene, do they need to do more things than just music to stay relevant, to have that buzz there?
I think they definitely do. I think if you're going to do music, don't quit your job at JD Sports and assume that you can just make a living off of music. Right. Keep the JD Sports job, do the music on the side, and that way you can still pay your rent. You know what, yeah, basically just do what you have to do to kind of fucking maintain yourself and live in it. But my point is, I think you're doing yourself a disservice if you're ruling out other artistic endeavours in reaching out to the people. So if you're doing music and you're saying to yourself you never ever want to do anything else, I think try some shit, because... But don't just assume that you're good at everything artistic. Just because you rap, don't assume that you're going to be a good fashion designer. You shouldn't assume anything, but you should try some shit. Of course, my thing is this, it's about connecting dots, because a lot of people that have done music and that, from a kid, there's always been something else that you have really liked and wanted to get into. So if there's something that you really like, something that you've really liked and wanted to get into, then try and get into that in it, whether it be fashion. I think true artists, chances are all they've ever wanted to do is be artists. Right? Yeah, but they've still been really into clothes, or they like dress really nice in a certain way. And
then they've always wanted to be an actor.
Yeah,
and they've wanted to go into.
I know this is a bit left field, but like really being into football, then like you can join the music and football and do all these type of things at the same time, but I just feel like there's more of a chance of you having Rio Ferdinand to do a rap album. No, please stop there right there. Stop Rio Ferdinand from doing anything apart from football right there. No. But what I'm saying is that like you can have a successful album and you can have a slight successful career, but I don't think that your career now can go as far as it could if you ain't involved in other aspects of stuff. Can I give you a perfect example? Just look at where Charlie Sloth is right now. The reason why I know Charlie Sloth is because I used to make music with him. So you got to think, he started off, I knew him as a rapper / video director, but he didn't like exclude doing other artistic things. Like he didn't exclude trying out presenting. He didn't exclude trying out acting and doing a series that got picked up by Worldstar, which pretty much you can argue is the reason why he's in the position he is right now. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So he was someone that explored other avenues that got him to become a fucking Radio 1 DJ. So this guy started off as a fucking MC. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So if he locked off every other avenue, who knows where he would be right now?
When you're doing music and you're out in the public domain, your face, your brand, your logo, whatever you represent is going to be out there. You've got Bluey Robinson presenting MTV News right now. You've got Lady Leisha doing the voiceovers on BBC Radio 1 Extra right now. So there's obviously, music is a form of art, and art is such a huge scope where you can take that talent and do pretty much whatever you like. So that's you then, yeah, saying that doing that stuff and branching out is a good thing. It can help. Does no one think then it's a bad thing that you should stick to your roots as a musical artist if you're an artist?
I had a big argument with somebody about this, as it goes, by the way, and it was the artist Yasmin that we've got, yeah, and like obviously Yasmin was a DJ, whatever, and she got into doing radio and all of these. I was going to say we. No, I don't manage Yasmin, but I mean as the UK. Like,
as the same, collectively.
What the fuck? It's like, no, he's right though. I was thinking, what do you mean we?
I thought you meant you got started.
No, I mean we, like UK. We.
Don't worry, Chucky. I understood.
Yeah,
I understood.
So yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah, we. Yeah. So obviously she was doing radio and these type of things, and somebody had said that apparently, I don't know how true this is, but there was a one extra situation or whatnot, and she wanted to get into doing music, yeah? And then obviously she went into doing music, and this person's telling me that's the worst thing she could ever have done in her life. She should have just done the radio thing or whatnot. But I'm saying, but like, if she loved doing music, then why the fuck not do... I know that she may not have sold as much, and she might not be with the record label anymore, but at least she can turn around and say to herself, right, I tried the thing or whatnot. But... like now the question is, and I know I shouldn't bring this up so much like that, but I'm just saying that like if she doesn't go on radio, if she tried to be on radio and she doesn't get it now, this person could turn around to me and say to me, well, see, she wanted to be a radio DJ, but this is what you assume, by the way. I stand there and I big up Yasmin because either way, she decided to do what she wanted to do, and she, as Snip said, she probably made a lot more money doing that than doing radio or whatnot anyway, and she's still young enough to do a whole bunch of things that she wants to do, and I'm always down for anybody who kind of lives the life that the way that they want to do it and make a good career out of it.
Tell you one thing I do have a problem with.
Born as something.
I do
you know what I'm
think
saying? You can become
should
things.
fuck right off at doing this, and I know you'll agree with me as a DJ, yeah? You have DJ agencies that sign girls who don't know how to DJ because they're pretty and want to make them a brand, basically sign them up and then teach them to DJ. Yeah,
that's fuckery. What? That's hold on a second.
If you don't know what you're doing, and don't get me wrong, because I know one or two girls that want to learn how to do it generally, like they actually have a passion for
why?
it, and they want to learn how to do it.
No, but why? Yeah, that's the thing. Why do you want to DJ?
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand if you have a passion for it, because I know one or two girls who've been signed up or whatever, and they generally have a passion. But for the most part, get the fuck out of my industry, innit? Like if you were just doing this because someone said I can put money in your pocket, you can stand in a club with a fucking iPod Nano and fuck off, innit? Get the fuck out.
It's definitely fucking up the base. But if anyone got offered that, you know, come on, and you got shit,
I'm not blaming the people
and you got rent to
taking
pay.
up on the offers.
You know what I'm saying? You might take the offer.
I'm talking about the exploitive industry that basically has no love for an art form or a culture. Basically, says, I can make money doing this.
Man.
Take this person, get a like. I'm in two minds about this because part of me feels like artists do need to do more if they want to stay relevant. My problem is I think as most of the UK artists have no, like, they don't interest me in the slightest. I kind of like already don't want to hear your music, so for the most part I probably don't want to see your clothing line, or I don't want to see you in a film, or I just, yeah. If you're good at something, do it. If you're not, leave it alone.
Into fashion and all of these other things for other people to love you, but the money that you do get, you are going to need to invest it in something, because there's a massive possibility that it can all get taken away from you, and you're not that guy anymore.
today you're hot,
And there's nothing worse than having money coming in regular, you spending all the dough thinking it's always going to come in, then all of a sudden now, bam, things ain't happening, you ain't got no pin, you ain't got no...
Don't you think that these guys though, like whether it's in the UK or the US, don't they see somebody as like Jay-Z, the epitomization of being a music artist, but able to do so many more different things?
Because he's rich. When you're rich, you can invest in anything you want. You know what I'm saying? When
Jay-Z's also an anomaly. Not everybody can do what Jay does. Same with 50. Not everyone can do what 50
when you go capital, you can invest in anything you want. It might not even work out, but it's not going to fucking hurt you.
Sometimes all you're going to be good at is rapping. So just rap and do it to the best of your ability to
Bring somebody in the team that is good at doing some shit, so they can make it look like you were good at that shit. So if they know everything about it or whatever, if you can,
you must do what smart people do and go in. If you make $500,000 on music in 2 years, go and buy a couple of properties.
Who the fuck makes $500,000 on music in this country?
There's people that do.
Lala, what do you think?
Those are the anomalies we're talking about. So
I was going to make a point ages ago, but it's
man.
done now.
Come on.
No, it's okay.
Because acting is the one thing where I don't necessarily think you should pursue just because you could do music. Because I think, especially in this country, is like, especially young black or mixed race actors get really, really typecast. So there's such a small amount of parts for young black actors in this country. If they're all getting given to rappers, what's the fucking point?
But you know what it is, though, bro?
And actually study a craft and
But you know what it is? My thing is that in the world of art, just be art. It's a field that you're supposed to be creative in. So it's a field where you're supposed to kind of express yourself. It's supposed to be like some kind of like catharsis. So just do your thing, man. Stop worrying about like so many shit all the time.
Wasn't Mike GLC saying something about Kano being in Top Boy 2?
Basically, he thought that Kano was the wrong choice to play his role in Top Boy 2.
If he did say that, which I need to see it myself, because I don't know if he did. I don't believe he could have said that.
Because I don't want to lie on Mike. Because he also said, and then he went on to say something about the industry being full of fuckboys and all kinds of nonsense. He just went on a rant about the industry being shit.
We're talking about Kano. Kano is a prime example of somebody who's taken his music and gone into acting. You know, you've seen him on the Mercedes commercial, you've seen him on Top Boy. I mean, Asher D as well is another example of that. If the opportunity is there for you to make more money and you're talented in other areas, then you should use your talent.
I don't want to upset or disrespect anybody in any type of way, but you gotta be slightly ignorant to say that Kano wasn't good in Top Boy, the last one. Come on.
So I'm already watching it from a perspective
Critiquing.
of I'm expecting. No, I'm expecting him to be shit because
So
I'm
your
thinking he's not an
standards
actor.
already here.
So the fact that I'm expecting here, and he performed to a mediocre level. I was like, fuck, that was
actually
good.
means it's
That
actually
was-
here because you're already watching it here.
So it's really
so
great.
even though you thought it was here, yeah, subconsciously you think it's there because you was watching it down here.
No, the reality is, subconsciously you think it's there. But it's actually not. It's actually here.
Because I was just watching it as a neutral. You was just watching it down here. I wasn't doing that. I was just watching it as what it was.
This logic all fucked up.
He's over there.
All right, last thoughts. Do artists need to do more to music to stay relevant?
I mean, yeah, you do. I was gonna say Jessie J, even though she has nothing to do with anything. I heard her on Radio 1 today.
Wait, that
Yeah, but
presenting.
she did presenting. So yeah, you do.
I was gonna say you should always have a plan A, B, C, and D. Anyway, whatever career you decide to go into. So deciding just to do music alone.
That's quite far down.
Well, have all your backups. Have all your options open to you. You don't just go in there and say I'm only gonna do one thing. That's ridiculous.
Look, for me, it depends on what kind of person you are and what you want to achieve out of life. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just try things, man. Just live your life, man. Just like be who the fuck you want to be, man.
I don't really care. More than likely, I'm not interested in your music.
So that's obviously what we think about whether music artists should do other things to stay relevant. Let us know what you think. Leave your comments below on this video. Jump Off TV UK behind the scene. My name is Mim Sheikh. Until next time, peace.
So basically, yeah, I swear my mum's life when I say this, right? But Snips and Lala genuinely don't get on with each other. They hate each other. They actually sent like emails, there was like 44 emails. They hate each other. But if you subscribe right now, you might be able to see a video at some point where they actually get at each other. I swear down, Lala and Snips hate each other. Subscribe right now. You might see something pop right off.
It's a persona. Everyone knows he's fucking acting. So that persona right there, you can translate it into like the internet.
I don't think he's acting.
You don't think he's acting? Oh, you don't think he's acting?
No, wait,
Hold on. You start to believe the act. Do you know what I'm saying?